Yeah, I mean, just three bad decisions. If you look at them, the first one probably could just took the easy throw to outside, try to force it to Kels. The second one, I really was just trying to burn it, and he made a hell of a play. I was trying to just throw it away at someone's feet. And then the third one was it's bad, just because the situation. We're in field goal range, especially here at altitude, and if I throw the ball away, no one's open, so just throw the ball away and let Harrison end the game. But luckily for me, the rest of the team stepped up. Defense made a lot of stops in critical moments when we were putting them in some bad situations. And I thought even like special teams, they made the field goals. Tommy flipped the field a couple of great times for us. And the guys around me stepped up and made some plays happen.
Go into that the first touchdown pass, the one to Jared, didn't look like you were looking at him.
Yeah, that was I was committed to running, and then I saw I was probably going to get hit like I did last week in Cincinnati, so I just kind of flicked it. I was just trying to get it to him whatever way possible, and I kind of just flicked it, and he made a great play after. Guys made some blocks downfield, and he scored a touchdown. So I got to just find that fine line of when I'm doing that type of stuff and it's good for us, and when I do stuff and when it's bad for us. And I think that's something that I continue to work on and to continue to get better at.
What advice did Andy have for you?
Yeah, I mean, he tells me to keep throwing it, man, keep slinging it. He don't want me to lose who I am. I mean, I promise you, I'm knowing I'm messing up. Like when I go to the sideline, I'm hot, and those coaches come to me and they say like they understand I know, but they still let me know like what I can get better at. But I just can't put our team in that situation, and luckily we got the win. But you don't win a lot of games when you have 3 interceptions.
Commonality in the three in terms of just your process, or each of their own unique thing like you described before?
Yeah, they were each unique. Just trying to force it when it's not there. I think that's the biggest thing. The first one to Kels, he can't pull up. It's like the rule because the guy's underneath him, and I'm trying to pull him up in that window, and he's doing his role, and so then I lead him into the linebacker. It's just little things like that. It's just being a little too loose with the football, and I got to correct that because we're going to continue to play good teams, and we're trying to make a run in the playoffs, and I have to correct that and take all the good that I'm doing, and then take away that negative stuff because that's what loses you games in the playoffs.
Patrick, this is 15 straight divisional wins on the road. I just wondered what you enjoyed most about the particular challenge and what the challenge is like maybe today versus the first game, the first quarter start.
Yeah, I mean, first off, I think it's really cool the stadiums that we get to go to and the fan bases. I mean, if you look at our division, I mean, the stadiums and the fan bases are top notch. So when you go, it's going to be loud. It's going to be at an awesome stadium, awesome venue, and you got to play your best football to win. And I did just enough today against a really good defense. I mean, they have a really good defense to win, and we focus on those teams all off season. We like the Denver, obviously, the Chargers, the Raiders, and we try to have a game plan for them, and we try to execute at a high level.
Patrick, when the interceptions happen, and it seems like not the first, but just did the second one, and they go and capitalize off of. Do you feel like there's any more pressure added on?
Luckily for us, we built a lead up there early. So even though we ended the half not the way we wanted to, especially me, obviously, but we had a little bit of lead going into half. So you kind of have like the glass half empty, half full. Like you got a 13-point lead, you would have took it when you got in there, but obviously didn't end with the momentum in our favor. But I mean, I think with me is I'm not going to be scared to throw it. I mean, I'm gonna keep shooting. I think that's what it takes in order to win. You don't want to play scared and timid, and when you throw an interception, kind of shut down. And I think that's a worse way. You lose games that way. And so, luckily for me, I got guys in there that believe in me. Every guy was coming up to me and saying, "Keep firing it," and we did enough to win.
A couple more. 10-0 against the Broncos as a starter. Just between the altitude, the atmosphere, just how have you been able to consistently get wins here?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just have a good game plan coming in. Denver's always a great challenge for us. I think you see the record and you see 10-0, but if you look at the games, I mean, it's always a fight, a dog fight. I mean, you're going in there trying to battle. You're going to get their best effort, and it's something that we focus on in the all season. Try to just focus on winning games. But luckily for us, it's kind of went our way, and so we'll try to keep that going.
We'll go Herbie, Adam, and Vi.
Hey, Patrick, in the second half, the Broncos sitting there fighting. The momentum is sort of going back and forth there. On defense, Brandon Williams, Darius Harris sacked. The next play, Frank Clark is sacked. How big was that to put the momentum back in your favor?
It was huge. I mean, they came out of the half and they hit a screenplay for, 70 yards for a touchdown, even though I thought the defense was playing good. They called the perfect play versus the perfect blitz. And that happens. That's why everybody's NFL caliber players and coaches. And so for them to respond, and then we go 3 and out quick, and the defense go right back on the field. Tommy flips the field, then we go right back on the field and gets a stop. That gave us a chance to get that touchdown drive there at the end of the third quarter. So the defense, like I said, the guys stepped up. I mean, I didn't play my best football, especially at certain points in the game. But guys stepped up around me so that we won as a team.
Patrick, another AFC West championship. If LA loses tonight, if not, we'll probably get it next week. Anything stand out to you about this one?
Yeah, I mean, our goal is just to continue to get better each and every week. We go into every season and we say we want to win the AFC West, we want to get home field in the playoffs, and we want to win a Super Bowl. And so hopefully we continue. We haven't done it yet. We win the AFC West. That's our first goal. And it's special. I think I want to make sure guys remember that. It's special winning divisions. And so win the AFC West, and then our next goal is to try to establish home field advantage, and that's going to take us playing great football week in and week out. And then we try to win the Super Bowl, and that takes building. It takes you're not going to play your best football every week, but how can you build on your past week and the rest of the season to make sure you're playing your best football when the playoffs come around?
Last one, Brian.
Patrick, I wonder if when you get a big lead, if it's any kind of challenge to not stay as into the game, but I mean to stay as focused in that way. I just wonder if it's human nature and it's harder to do.
It shouldn't be. I mean, when you get a big lead, you should try to press and keep getting better and better. But it seems like with me, I like to be down before I play good. So I'm going to try to change that around and make sure I play good all the time.
All right, thank you.